Hi guys, today we are back into Plaza Kelana Jaya again. This episode I want to do a walkthrough. Once you get VP of your unit, what are the process you need to go through? The same unit, 450 square feet, because if you want to submit the defects. Another correction that I want to make, that day I mentioned about 121 residents, Kayu Ara. Yeah, thanks for reminding JY on freehold tenure. That day I made the mistake about mentioning both are the same leasehold. This is freehold and 121 is a leasehold. This unit, the owner hired the home inspection team to do the defects inspection. Good thing is, it has a very detailed report, but bad thing is they don't follow up for you. They don't submit for you, they don't re-inspect for the second round. So it's good and bad also lah. They are very detailed, but they don't have second round and third rounds. For our package, we have 3 rounds of inspection, submit, re-inspect, inspection, submit, re-inspect, 3 rounds. So at different point of time, if you want to engage the package, right, if you already done the defects also can. If you want us to do also can. If you want us to manage your home inspection team, then submit for you and follow up also can. Today is a better view. You can really see the TRX over here. The PNB 118 and TRX. Then the Avengers Tower, the Menara TM. Then the KL Tower and the Twin Tower is over here. This unit already done the first round of defects. Then we are the one who coordinate everything, the project managed from end to end. We gotten the report already. The report is around 36 pages. So let me show you how detailed it is. There's already people renovating the unit already. That's why you need to submit your defect fast so that you can move in faster. One thing is because cost saving if you are own stay. Second thing is that you can already rent out when your unit is ready. So if you submit your defects slow or you take a long time to do your renovation and defects, then let's say I rent it out at the second month, you rent it out at the 5th month. So immediately you already lose 3 months of rental. Let's say this is ranging around 1,500 to 2,500, right, or 2,000 plus I take the middle one, 1,008 times 3 is already 5,004 worth of the income that you lose. Sometimes it's also a good contrast because lately I do 2 more rumah WIP or affordable housing. One is the Nuri residence, which I've done when they VP, and now got another unit that the owner engages to do the entire thing, reno to rent. And then we are also doing Sophia Desa Park City. So that one is really the most luxurious affordable housing that I've ever visited. I visited, one of the earliest is the Prima in Alam Damai, then the Nuri. I like the Nuri, not just because of the location, but the finishing by Exim is good despite it's affordable. They don't just simply cut costs and give you something which looks cheap and feels cheap. It is really acceptable, and so it's a good contrast that with the same price, 300,000 plus minus, if you buy a Kelana Jaya private residence like this Plaza, 450 square feet, wow, affordable, you get 850, 862, or maybe some is a bigger units Even Casa Green also got the affordable housing, Rumah WIP, one of the earliest one, but I didn't get to visit and do the video And then the other 450, the 121, also same thing, is started around 298 or 300,000 plus minus. So it's also a good comparison when you buy private, then definitely it's pricier. When you buy affordable, then definitely it will be more affordable, but you have to compromise give and take on the facilities, the finishing, the type of product that you are getting. But Sophia and D Nuri is really something I like as affordable housing. Nearer to VP, the developer will issue you a clearance letter for you to arrange an appointment to collect your keys. Before the clearance letter, they will ask you to pay off the deposit, TNB deposit and so on, maintain fee. I like to do more videos on the facility decks because of the echo. So after you've gotten the clearance letter, right, from the developers, so what do? Then you arrange appointment. Usually you need to arrange an appointment with the handover team. After you gotten the appointment, you come over, meet them, then they will run you through all the process of handing over. They will brief you on the units, the specs, number of plug point, light point, fan point, and so on. hand over the keys, then you check all the keys lah with the lock and the cards lah, see whether it's working or not. So after that, you gao tim already, then it's time for defects lor. You have to check the unit yourself, or you hire someone to check lah, or you hire PropertyBuddy to check the unit. Our package covers 3 times of complimentary defects inspection, submission, re-inspection, submission, re-inspection, submission. Alright? And after defects everything done already, then only you can start renovating ma. Whether it's for own stay, whether it's for rental purpose. So you start renovating, that is also a key timeline that you need to manage it well lah. So some people that uses 20 working days, or some people that uses a few months because they are busy, they don't have time to source for items and contractor and manage all the works, right? It will drag them easily 6 months. I've seen owners are not able to spend much time on the unit. They eventually drag more than a year before they rented the unit out. To me, one part is that they are okay to just leave it empty. The other part is like mainly because when you have the objective of investment, right? Whether you have time or no time, the return, the cash flow doesn't make sense. So it's best that if you cannot handle it yourself, pass over to your relative, friends, trusted contractors or solution providers, right? To help you to gao tim that part, rent it out. Then you start to have your cash flow. When you have your cash flow, then it's easier for you to do next planning, whether you are buying cars, you are investing in another house, or you want to spend on other things like business, investment, then it's okay, right? That day I remember someone asked me about any, I'm not sure, project or sub-sales, anything to invest. I believe it's invest something, a question coming from TikTok around LRT Kelana Jaya line or LRT 3. So I think if you are looking for investment, not just look into LRT 3 or LRT Kelana Jaya line, unless you are looking for own stay and you really must have something in Kelana Jaya, then yeah. So in Kelana Jaya, what I recall is the project already mostly completed, like Arcus Panorama, Sunway Serene, Plaza. I think there's no more project around here. But sub-sales and very new is the 4 that I mentioned, these 4. Then if you are looking for investment, then don't just look at LRT 3 or LRT Kelana Jaya line, because there are other options like MRT 1, 2, 3 also later because 3 I mentioned about 6 to 7 years kind of waiting time. MRT line 1, there are projects, there are sub-sales. I even covered in all my videos before. MRT line 2 similarly also same. MRT line 2 which I covered lately is about the Birch, Rika. Then even TR residence, one station after Rika or Birch, TR1, TR2 is also MRT line 2. Then recently I've seen projects in Kuchai Lama as well, but sub-sales Far East residence is just right next to Kuchai Lama residence, Kuchai Lama MRT station. Since I still have a bit of time because I'm waiting for the management to reopen their office after Sembayang, then I need to submit the defects for the owner. So this one, it will be estimate the defects, let's say take a full 30 days. That means more than a month. Then we will start renovating. So we will do this unit as the show unit, but before that it's still a vacant unit with the defect sticker over there. So anyone who wanted to engage us or even get our quotation for the renovation, right, own stay or for rental purpose, we cover the whole end-to-end rental cycle, the whole rental cycle or rental journey because same thing when you get a new unit, you need to reno, you need to find a new tenant, then rent it out. During rental, maybe some of the fixes that you need to manage yourself or engage someone else to do it. Then after that, after rental, you need to refurbish, maybe clean up something, repair something, then re-rent out again. So the entire rental cycle that I mentioned, we cover at a very, very minimal fee. Normal agent, they rent out your unit, they also take 1 month. So similarly, we take 1 month. And we take the 1 month bi-monthly. We don't take one lump sum, one straight off. So one month over 12-month rental is about 8.33%. So every month you only need to pay us 8.33%. Why? Because I think this is more value adding and more efficient. If one day suddenly your tenant want to move out, early termination, usually 1 month that you pay to the agent, you don't get back 1 month. You don't get prorated the fees one. So for us, it's more efficient, as in we allow that if the tenant just stay 8 months, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 4 months, he didn't stay, so we don't charge, we straight away don't charge the remaining 4 months, which is a good thing for the owner, which is a value add for the owner, because we are also owners ourselves. Sometimes you also encounter tenant that move out early, then some agent charges the whole month, the whole 1 month, and some even worse that I've encountered before, agent charge for 1.5, and then so happen the 1.5 the tenant really move out early. And then for the unit maintenance or the tenant maintenance, management, we don't charge really like a very exorbitant amount. We charge a very minimum. So introductory price, depending on new project, like new project, then introductory price we give a complimentary for 30 units. Complimentary for 30 units already, 31st unit, then we only charge 1% of your rental. That means two things, very affordable. 1% of your rental, let's say you rented out 1,008, we only charge 18 ringgit. Second thing is that if you don't rent out yet, we don't start charging. It's a new product that we are doing some beta testing site. So if you are keen to try it out, for the first 30 units, you don't even need to pay extra. Even the unit is rented by another agent, we can take it, but make sure you have a proper tenancy agreement, or the units handover checklist is already done, because this is important. Because if we manage it under another agent, there are some things that the agent maybe promised or didn't check or didn't state down in the agreement or the offer letter or the booking, then at the end of the tenancy, then the tenant expect that this is not under responsibility. So to us, our tenancy agreement is clear, very clear cut. Our tenancy agreement has the landlord and also the tenant roles and responsibility. What are the things falls under landlord? What are the things falls under tenant? Then at the end of the tenancy, there's no issue of dispute. So you don't need to argue, this one, the stain in the sofa memang already there. Then flush set is not under tenant, no, actually you use wear and tear usage items, like bulbs, bidet set, the flush set, usually the wear and tear one is under tenant. Spare parts, fixtures is under the landlords. So a lot of people say, then you are just another agent. No, you need to compare. Agent provides only finding tenant until the tenancy agreement is signed. Rent Buddy covers from before you rent, you get the unit either with sub-sales or your auction or your new project completion. Before you rent, all the inspection staff reno, then rent. During rental, you have also sometimes need to refurbish and maintain the unit, including regular maintenance like aircon servicing, refilling of gases. And after move out, you also need to clean up. You need to make the unit competitive, beautify the unit. We rent it out. The main objective is to maintain the rentability, and also hopefully the rental will go up a little bit after a year. Lesser unit that are available for rent, because at the very first year, VP units, 600 over units, let's say 60% is for rental or 50% for rental, you have 300 to 400 units to compete against. So it's better that after 1 year, then chances is the rental you can maintain or slightly higher. What I see the pattern from South-Link and South-View, initially South-Link, then a lot of unit. Then after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, the rental supply is lower, so you have a more bargaining power. So if you want to just try out these new initiatives by Rent Buddy, by Property Buddy, feel free to just DM me, or can DM me on Instagram or TikTok. After all, you are paying the 1 month for the agent, and we are just collecting monthly payment. So if really not tenanted, we are not collecting. And the second thing is the maintenance is we don't charge 10% anymore. We don't charge a fixed price because it's to be fair, and also in terms of value for money. So we charge a very minimal fee for the first 30 units of a project. For the time being, first 30 units is complimentary. Basically, you get a unit manager without any cost, and then the service lasts as long as your tenancy. If you rent out 8 months, we cover your 8 months. So this kind of flexibility that we are providing to the first 30 owner's introductory packages. Then for every project, so if that project only use up 20, then we can still give out another 10 more. So any project, including the projects that I currently doing, Esther, even the birds also we will manage, but the birds with car. Then not sure Sunway Serene there's any potential or not. Maybe Sunway Serene we can offer, Arcus we can offer, and then any other new project, Esther we can offer. The coming Sea Park Ruby also we can cover. Existing project like sub-sales 17 at Water, Pacific Star, Ryan and Miho, Midtown, PJs, the one next to Pacific Star, I think something 63, yes we cover. Jaya 1 residence we cover for the everything the rent cycle from end to end. A bit of advertisement. I noticed that a lot of viewers more than 80% of the viewers that watch the videos doesn't subscribe. So give me your support, a bit of support. Hit the subscribe button or the follow button, and then coming up there will be not just Plaza but Sophia, which one of the audience or the viewer requested to do affordable housing. So one of it is Sophia, the other one it will be Dinuri. I'll be shooting very soon, but I think scheduling another 3 more weeks ahead. Then after that, I hope that we will be able to shoot Sunway Union Suites and Arcus and Sunway Serena somewhere around Plaza Kelana Jaya. So this is the entrance, right? In the previous video you can see. So where do you submit your defects is here, the management office over here. So you just walk in during office hours you can submit. So the defects fixing period is 30 days. So no choice. If they can fix it faster, yes. But usually because it's subject to 30 days. So sometimes if it's just a minor defects like uneven paint and stuff, right, you can fix it within like a day or 2 or less than that. Recommend you to do it yourself. Don't wait for the defects team, because every month you keep it vacant. If you are looking for rental, let's say you keep it vacant for 1+ to 2 months, rental 1,008, your loss, opportunity cost loss, or your loss because you're paying to installment already, is 3,006. 1,008 times 2 is 3,006. How much things you can do with the 3,006? So sometimes you need to put your priority right. Don't just because want to wait for all the tiny defects, chips here, dents there, uneven paint, touch up paints, the tiles minor issue. All the things we can do. The most probably few hundred ringgit because minor. Unless it's major structural things, wall, floor, then the plumbings, the ceiling, then yeah, maybe. So if you have unit, feel free to just tag me along to do more units do more videos for the viewers. Follow for more property tour, investment tips, rent cycle tips, unit maintenance tips like this. I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.